Wait, Stuka bomb coming on in. Yes! I call that a Stuka in one, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you like the intro, but before the video starts, make sure to like, subscribe if you do enjoy the video. Every little bit helps and makes the channel grow further. Again, thanks for the support and enjoy me failing upward. Wait, I mean succeeding. Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17 and today I'm covering a brand new replay on the new patch. So this was it Topaz Rhino? Hopefully I'm getting that right. Gonna completely butcher it. Hello, hi, and everyone watching live on Twitch, which I cover this. Usually cover this on Sundays. Today I'm covering it on the day that I typically do replays. So, you know, all works out. We got a number of key combatants here today, and let me go over them. We got ourselves on the Axis side, we got ourselves Tublai, SU, Yang, and Totentans versing Badam, Con Game, Savan, and Y? Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. I didn't know there was a new patch. Yeah, there, you know, what? How would you know there's a new patch or anything like that? But they did update some stuff. Immediately when you come into the menu, you'll see it. But we'll kind of cover that as things go on. I do like the new store. I know people are like, Greyshot, you're highlighting a store. But, like, legitimately, the store is actually not a bad part because of the fact that they, what's it called? There we go, I'm less white. I have a little bit more color to my face. But anyway, so again, I just wanted to fix that one thing with the camera. But the, you actually zoom in and see your unit skin, stuff like that. That's just a really nice bonus. So anyway, battle group-wise, we got Coastals being deployed, Kriegsmarine units being deployed by Yang. Nothing else in the Axis. Allies, nothing particular, except we do have a double dingo. Motorcycle team in the south hitting the engineer squad from the American forces. The double dingo is in mid, and overwhelming looks like Tublai's forces. There's Palm Grenadiers over here. We'll have to see how the double dingo holds up. There's two infantry units. Real engineers probably should have moved in to assist a little bit. Yeah, Y's moving in that, by the way. And with the Royal Engineer at the very least... Well, okay, I was going to say, at least he's not committed so he can heal. Nope. He decides to engage, so the Dingo will not get any heals anytime soon. And Coastals will move up to continue the pressure. Allies are getting more kills right now than the Axis, at least for the moment. Axis forces are being forced back up top, thanks to Royal Engineers and the Dingo. We can see here, SU is being forced back. MG covering this sector, so not bad. Not bad at all for the Allies on Mignano Gap. Again, if they can control the top area, that's a lot of fuel that they can get. Potentially cut off locations and stop movement. Grenadiers, though, coming in from the more the middle portion of the map. Flamethrower unit hitting the coastal. That'll be very annoying. But they're using their range, even if they have decreased firepower, because, again, coastals get bonuses and cover. They do manage to push them back. Second Royal Engineer, I would, yeah, heal your dingoes, bring that up. Wow, we have armored? Wait, is this a double armored? Wait, we have 2 Brits and 2 Americans. Are the Americans doing something in tandem? Heavy weapons and advanced infantry, so potential Pershing and potential heavy artillery. And again, I'll try to cover some things. I'm still learning the exact details because, again, some things may just be more passive than others. But, like, one thing is, apparently Coastal Reserve is now, instead of 240, 260, so there's a manpower cost associated with that. The American Howitzers have changed to be less effective against concrete bunkers, but still, I believe they still get plenty of bonuses and damage to still make them very capable, so don't expect them to be just pushed to the wayside anytime soon. The Air Support Center, if we see any of those from either American player. Let me double check that real quick. We got Mechanized. Savan hasn't picked anything yet, but with the ammo cache to kind of boost artillery and other things. Yeah, oh yeah, and right now CoH3 is 60% off. That is a fair call out. So if you're interested in the game, maybe pick it up. But, sorry, what I was trying to say is Air Support Center gives you 5 extra muni once it's built. So they added a passive bonus to the Air Support Center, which I like, because I like the Air Support Center. I'm like the one guy in the crowd that when they say, raise your hand if you like it. Am I the only one? Okay. Anyway, Bazooka team holds back the light carrier, but Palm Grenadier should push back Con Game. Con game by. Oh wait, hold on. Nice push with the armored half track. Damn, managed to push on in, dish out a bit of damage. So nice job with the assault carrier. Now he's pulling back with the NG. Or, sorry, moving into battle. Really, it was more Totentan's advanced a bit too much. But what's this? He's flanking. Saban is overextended with a lot of weak infantry. That's 2 units, but 2 units absolutely taken out. Alright. Sorry, I got myself flipped around there. But, yeah, so I would say it was a bigger loss for the Americans to lose 2 of those units early on. I like the flamethrower unit having the Palm Grenadiers. I'm assuming he'll be chucking grenades here soon. Let's see right here. Are you getting the... Okay, you're getting fire support, and then you'll be clear. 3 Palm Grenadiers are all together for Totentan, so a lot of infantry bonuses, I assume. Wait, no! Armored support! Okay. Flamethrower slowly hitting the Palm Grenadiers as Riflemen also advance. They are very weak. Up, grenade is thrown. But they will survive the double grenade and live to fight another day. Okay. Oh, well... I should have not spoken so soon. The light carrier did finally perish. Thanks far to another Palm and a Kriegs Marine unit moving on in. Allies still advancing. Axis don't really have much stopping them. I think like Saban and Con Game have more than enough men down south. But I feel like that's gonna... Well, hold on. Up north, we have a Hubber opening fire, support, helping the Dingo out. 6-minute Hubber. That's pretty early. I mean... Don't get me wrong, we're seeing light stuff all around the place. Another half track coming on in. But, oh wait, 2 Hubbers? Oh, wow. Okay, we got lots of Hubber action moving onto the field. Lots of infantry. We got 221 immediately going for the 41 AT upgrade. So again, counter to the light armor. Try to have something to fight that, so that's not bad. Meanwhile, we got the light carrier backing up with the pack. And we got ourselves the carrier moving on in. Okay. Not too shabby. But, unfortunately, the Allies, the Allies have, looks like, the South and the North under their control. Middle, I feel like Totentans can burn out this MG, so that's a huge plus. And then probably keep the other Allied forces at bay, because there isn't a lot of them. So, that's a good plus. Something else that is added that... In case you're like, wait a second, hold on. The victory points are different. And yes, they added 75 victory points part of the new patch. So the game should go longer now. Which, hey, that's a nice little win. People have been asking for longer games since 3 years ago. So nice to see it finally come out. Unit just got barbecued thanks to the Panzer Pioneer. Hubber being lit up by the... God, they can't think of the name. Why can't the... Panzerjäger Squad. I don't know why I just blanked on that for so long. Flamethrower unit hitting the unit in the building. Doing a lot of damage, needs to get out. But he's going to get on the high ground, fire with his rifles. Hits the Hubber dead on, but taking a lot of hits. He's going to run. He's on fire, very low on health, but will make it out. It is interesting that we haven't seen a flak-furling. They have sort of nerfed the flak-furling a bit to make it less effective, and that seems to be, oh, nice pick with the flamethrower. Okay, everyone seems to be getting flamethrowers in mid. You got a flamethrower, you got a flamethrower, everybody gets a flamethrower. But anyway, Con Gabe's going after the pack gun. Or, sorry, the pack 40. Seems to be driving it away. I don't think he'll get the kill thanks in part to the Palm Grenadier buff, unless, okay, I was gonna say, is he just gonna walk and just be like, hey, you can go, good luck dealing with that. Con Game does manage to pull back the unit. British forces did some damage, but they don't have the firepower to hold this sector. Meanwhile, it looks like the Hubber got forced back. 221 did damage and also got forced away. Grenadiers are injured. Same thing with the British infantry with both of them getting the Recce rifles, which allows them additional detection as well as the flare and additional firepower and artillery, and as you can hear, a lot of good plus. They have more damage, more kills on both infantry and armor for all the allies. We have a truck coming on now to support the front line. With double Hubbers, they should be able to hold back the German infantry for the time being. There is a 221, but I feel like with double Hubber and a 6-pounder, they're in a good state. across the front. Oh, something else. They're not going to be able to pull back the light stuff. So that's the thing they did change because they wanted to stop people from just rushing out to medium. So I think with armored, for example, for this player. Nice kill, by the way. Oh my god, the Hubbers are just massacring SU's forces. Oh, wow. Wait, are they switching? That one did a little damage. Second shot, like a white phosphorus hit. Hold on, kills one. The Vet 3 Hubber, though, is no joke, and I feel like wait, hold on. Oh, he attacked ground. This Hubber's not an idiot. He is no fool, and he takes out the 2-2-1. So he's gonna pull on back. So yeah, there's the retrofit does like talking out where you can withdraw forces. I think I withdrew, and now he's getting himself some medium armor. Wait, hold on. And also a ton of caches. My god, he's building a ton of caches. Overall, the fuel points. So it looks like we know what the... sorry, 2 fuel, 1 manpower point. Down south, again, it's looking pretty solid for the Allies with the 50 cal in the building, backed up by riflemen. With bars, it's going to be a bit of a tough nut to crack for the German infantry to push through this sector. Riflemen should probably pull a little further back to be supported by the 50 cal. Kind of have some coverage there, but what do I know on that, I guess? He is fire support, so they're also slower, so it's going to take a while to... Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to have to pull back. Alright, Crusader is on the field at 11 minutes, 30 seconds. That's a... He could have probably got out sooner, too. Damn, that's a real early medium tank. Whirlwind is on the field. You got your AA tank, so not too shabby, with the Panzer IV chassis. Again, up north, there's still AT gun in other units. Does the British have AT weapons? No, they don't have snares from what I can see. Oh, Totentans, and let's see, Yang. Let's see what you guys went. No upgrades yet for the infantry, but Totentans has gone to 6-man squad for his Palm Grenadiers, and the veteran squad leader. So he's going with the best dock infantry that you can bring out. And let's see if he can get maybe a kill on this infantry section. Again, that veteran squad leader is a really nice bonus to just make this infantry even like more solid. Crusader does kill the light carrier, but the Panzer squad might be able to put down the Crusader. He's trying to heal it. Grenade is thrown, and they with an AT grenade and some good old-fashioned AT rifles are able to put down the Crusader. Artillery's hitting the back line, though, and the British seem to be controlling this. By the way, Y is deploying mass rail engineer because he gets them cheaper. That's what this is. So he can essentially get rail engineers, I think it's 25% cheaper. So that's a huge plus right there. Down south, looks like the cache was a no-go. Yang was able to destroy them. That being said, it's not like if he takes territory, it's going to help because, well, Saban is also cutting it off. We have reinforcements, though, coming on in. Looks like 2 biles move on up, but a mine delayed con game, and I think the pack should be able to neutralize it. Hold on, sets up. Nope, no dice. Whirlwind will probably need to chase. Or Coastal could throw an AT grenade. Nice job, Tubly. There goes the half track. Allies still looking pretty good. They have the resource advantage so far this game. So, overall... Oh, and they're even killing the hard point, too. And that one got upgraded. Pack 38 got neutralized, so that hard point got upgraded with the resources. No main weapon. We also have a Grant being unlocked. Truck just driving by. It's like, oh, shoot. Not looking good. Not looking good. He's going to try to pick it up, but a little too late on that one. And now the AT gun's trying to set up to fire, but luckily the Palm Grenadiers and the Kriegsmarine managed to kill it. Grenade is thrown to make sure it's dead. We actually have some defenses being set up, all in part to the coastal player. Artillery is hitting that area. Now the nice thing is Bulwark is no longer immediate. You need to stop firing at it for about 10 seconds for the new update for it to start healing. Though, so, you know, nice positive there. Another upgrade is like, for example, the Africa Corps. We know one guy with veteran squad leader, so he can't get it. But if the other guy tries... Actually, no, he still could, because it's in the final one. The emergency repairs is now, instead of the tier 2 unlock for the Africa Corps, it's tier 3. And instead of getting a health bonus, I think it was like 40 health, it now does 80. I'm sorry, it does 8 health per turn instead of 6. So no health gained, but when you heal slightly faster from 6 to 8. So you're still probably gonna want to go with well, oh, where would you go? Because yeah, I mean, I guess removing that and changing it kind of removes the tungsten core. All right, that's actually a big plus. Like, do you want the healing or do you want firepower? Ooh, that makes it a very solid choice. Okay. Again, we'll have to see what the Africa Corps players do. Because, yeah, that is a tough choice. Alright, anyway. We got our... Oh, my God. No. No. Alright. So, Savon is like... I know what to do. Ammo cache combined with the 4 howitzers. We're going to make sure these artillery guns never stop firing. So, in case you're wondering why I'm losing my mind over this, Savon, alright, so let's see. If I click on this unit, you can see here, 30% reload speed, 30% recharge speed. Your basic, let's make the howitzers even more annoying sort of bonus right there. So they'll keep pounding middle and also be a solid counter to the coastal. We have a counterattack happening by the British player. Wirbelwind and Stu D of all things. Wait, Stu D. That means he went mechanized, right? Yeah, he did. He went mechanized. Panthers can no longer be called in off map. They have to be made in the base as well. Trying to give out all the little bonuses I remember from the patch notes. I'm sorry if I don't get everything. But that's probably... Oh, AT. I like the ally, Tublai, coming in with the AT. Because he really just has more anti-infantry. Recon artillery, though, coming on in should focus on the bunker and the armor to destroy it. Wait, Martyr coming on. Tublai coming in with more AT, though Crusaders are something they need to worry about. Hold on. Let's see how this little Martyr does. Very close to killing it. Crusader will kill the Martyr, though. Wait. Oh, AT grenade from Tublai's Coastal managed to kill it. Nice. And now we got some more artillery in the back. We got the 6-pounder moved on in. The Force SU away. So not too shabby. Panzer III is... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Before I cut away, is the Crusader going in for the kill? Crusader might be. Fires. Hits the Stug. Is able to get the kill shot. Now is able to get the kill shot. Now the Wirbelwind's up for the taking. And he is going to try to escape. But Crusader is giving chase. One more shot through the smoke. Should do it. And he does. That's a double KO for this Crusader. Awesome work by Y, managing to regain the initiative in the northern sector, backed up by Badam, and it's looking pretty solid for the Brits, at least retaking here. We have some reinforcements coming on in via Totentans. We also got lots of infantry, Jaeger squad, Strasstruppen, coastal units, and the Panzer III now rushing on in. Right when a Grant pops up. Wait, oh, he went with the tungsten core because you can see the special round firing, so it makes it a little bit more deadly. A little more deadly does nothing to the Grant. Coastal is forced back. Grant has plenty of firepower, forcing him away. Yeah, Totentans pulls him away. Although I do appreciate him building caches. That's you know, trying to help his team where he can. He just has 800. Oh wait, are you saving up for a... No, you don't have the fuel. You're getting 44 fuel per turn. Allies doing solid with their fuel income right now. Although, great job by the Axis for taking over the victory point. They are down by almost 180 points. So they need all the points they get. Also, Palm Grenadier stole a bar. Double pack 30. Wait. Is that a pack? Yeah, it's pack 38 with the additional skins. So that is pretty nice. Alright. But we got, again, plenty of howitzers. We got... Are you kidding me? We have 5 American... Oh my god, no. 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 This man is like, what if I get all the arty? To be fair, how many kills do they have? They got like 15 there. And none. Alright, so we got 15 kills for the RD. We'll see how it goes. But if the RD's effective, I don't think the Axis are going to get a high kill count anytime soon. There's Totentans with his tungsten core. Makes some better penetration. Funny enough, the Vermont player, could have had, mobile repairs if he saw the 221 on the field. I think he got the 221. Alright. So right now, again, we have a Axis army down in the south blocking a potential push from Condgame. Middle is under Axis control, and looks like we have mines being placed by Kentkrad. Love to see that. Palm Grenadiers are swarming in with Jaeger squads. Again, they also get boosted, so they can be even better against the armor. Which, there's double Grant, and they're going to get those free heals thanks to the mobile repair stations set up by the Brits. Grants are no joke with their anti-infantry firepower. Jaeger squads almost killed something. Oh, Kettenkrad died to a allied mine. Hate to see that. Alrighty, so I think we've... What? Mechanized armored support. Yang is gone, Kriegsmarine, and then coastal. That's... There's been no artillery. We have some really good coastal units. Yang has gotten some solid infantry with a Panzer III and a Stuka. We still have another Panzer III plus some really solid infantry. Wait, Stuka bomb coming on in? Yes! I call that a Stuka in one, ladies and gentlemen. Backed up by some solid artillery. And not one, not two, but 3 heavy artillery pieces have been destroyed. The Americans have lost 60% of their artillery. Oh, you hate to see it. But again, that ammo cache does create a massive explosion when it dies, so it can help with the additional damage of killing this stuff. So that and zeroing help clear the way. So good job with the mechanized player, which was what? Y? No, SU, sorry, for doing that. Also, I like how Tublai is taking the moment to come on in, help with bunkers, lock this sector down. I know he's placing mines in mid. All right, but hold on. Badam looks like he is mad, trying to go for the... Oh, he does! Man, that man died next to the Panzer III. That's a solid palm grenadier right there. Panzer III pulling on back. We got a martyr on standby. Not enough to save the Panzer III, but Grants might have an issue. They are no longer having issues. Grant managed to put down the martyr, so they are okay. There was no AT bunker here. There's a retreat bunker, command bunker, a medical bunker, and a repair bunker. We have artillery near the back. Are they trying to hit the base? Maybe they were. I'm not seeing anything there. Hold on, massive allied push. Another Panzer III in the south dot. I think all of Yang's forces just got pulverized pretty hard. Additional Panzer III by Totentans is moving on in, but we already saw one died right there. So he's gonna need to make sure he has reinforcements by someone, because I don't think he alone can hold back a double allied armor wave, especially with this many Royal Engineers. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Why coming on in and trying to just heal the allied army is pretty solid. Hold on. Orange is gone with heavy weapons, right? I'm not seeing was it M5. So honestly, no AT gun, he's going for the Pershing. Condgame, I think, went with the mechanized building, right? Yes. But he has not gone to 76 upgrade. I mean, I know that's not with the mechanized building, but I don't also see the additional armor. There's a lot of things I don't see here. Wait, do we have another airstrike? Oh my god. Another hit with the Stuka. Knocks out the both of them. And you know what? If I had to guess, I'm going to assume that is this guy, Yang. I am going to say that Yang is doing the flares to reveal it, and then he bombs it. Or someone is doing something for recon so we can come in and hit it. Oh, wait. Oh, the engineers were healing that. And because of the Panzer III, got a great hit on all of them. A lot of Shermans, though, and Crusaders. That's still an issue for the infantry if all those Shermans focus. And, yeah, the Panzer squad got wrecked pretty quick. Although, maybe they can focus and kill this Crusader. They do. Good kill. Some artillery is hitting this front unit. Shermans are pulling away. There's still an NG against infantry, but, you know, Panzer III killed the building. So not too bad. Truck is way out in the open. Not sure what it's doing there by itself. No veterancy, so it's not using a special, like, you know, salvage. Good kill right there, but here comes the Shermans, and you still have the M1 right there. Wait, Pack 38 stolen, sorry. Sherman should be able to get the kill on Yang's Panzer III. Yep. Now, smoke is dropped on the Pack. There we go, unless he direct fire, the Sherman should be able to pull away. I don't see any mines, so they should be able to get away A-okay. Hold on, we have a deep diving Kettenkrad. A Black Prince? And the Howitzers are back online. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. So let me get this straight. We have American Howitzers. We got most likely a Pershing that will be showing up any minute now. By con game. And then, well, okay, he needs... Oh, he's getting a bunch of upgrades. Rapid repairs and the 76 upgrade. Okay. Okay. Oh, but he does have the Pershing unlocked, so we could get it with the resources. Grant's having issue here. Strasstruppen is not to worry about with this Grant. It's the Pack gun. The Pack is going to be what puts down the Grant. Jaeger Squad as well as the Shrek. Hold on, great shot by the Black Prince. Grant might be able to finish off the Jaeger Squad. He's going to retreat up top. Very lucky with that retreat. Is it back here? Yeah, his retreat point's back here. Okay. I was like, how the hell is it retreating up? My luck, it would run right into the Black Prince. Hold on. But the AT line and the Panther is doing a lot to that Black Prince. I think that's a, yep, Pack gun, both Pack 40s managed to put down the Black Prince. That was a waste of a Black Prince. No infantry support, no dice, immediately KO'd. Also, you can see here the circle of doom. So everything in this yellow, this light blue circle is going to be hit by this thing's artillery, which is a great anti-infantry device. If you need to clear a sector, use it. I cannot recommend it enough. Yeah, so both a Grant and a Black Prince has been lost. Kettenkrad. Oh, he's sacrificing the Kettenkrad for zeroing. Okay, not bad. Yang looks like he's been building a ton of his what's it called? Hard points and getting additional resources. But naval artillery, we got emergency repairs. So again, what I mentioned earlier, strategic mobility for faster movement and advanced optics. Wait, I thought. Did they? Oh, I probably need to check it. Oh wait, or you know what is? Or did I misread that? An emergency repair is. I need to double check offhand. I'm sorry about that. But here, let me check this, and I'll check in a second. So, right now the Shermans are pushing. We got two Panzer IIIs pushing against the Shermans. We got a Flak 36. That's a heavy AT gun. It is a little more expensive. A little, been debuffed a little. But as you can see, Panzer IIIs with their tungsten cores are still ripping and tearing through Shermans like no one's business. Sherman backing on up, being hit by, I love the consistent flak fire revealing it while the Panzer IIIs engage. And there it goes. Panzer IIIs neutralize the Sherman. That's all three Shermans dead and gone. Allies losing a lot of fuel. I mean, they'd be getting a lot of it, but still. That was a solid win. And honestly, another Panzer III right around the corner. So that's 3 Panzer IIIs. And it looks like he did... Wait, did he do... Is that Panzer Storm? I think that's Panzer Storm. I want to say that is Panzer Storm that he got. It's this ability. Yeah, that's Panzer Storm. So he did that for a bit of a boost. But that's no longer active. Okay. Additional weapons being dropped in. We have a massive British force backed up by the Vet 3 Crusader hitting the coastal. Oh my god! Okay, well, there goes that infantry right there. The elite British forces have been cut off. Royal Engineer Blob is still a threat. Crusader moving up. Man, that retreat there. If you're Royal Engineers, you focus on that thing. Okay, I have no idea what that coastal unit was doing, but you did something. Allies have taken horrendous losses, and artillery is still pounding the Axis positions, but the Axis are still behind in victory points, right? By about 250, and also in kills. So, oh, great hit by the artillery right there. I want to say that's like Black Dragon artillery from heavy weapons, so Con Game used that. Broke up the cache, bunkers, you name it. It's a pretty successful artillery strike. Population-wise, we're looking at what, 16, 24, 31 versus 27, 34. Okay. So, allies are actually down in population. So as long as don't get me wrong, individual kills, the allies are ahead, but army-wise, the Axis are in the lead right now. More resources though coming on in by the Axis. They're trying to get everything they can scrounge up, and honestly, they're about to they definitely overtook the Axis. And, allies in fuel. Hold on, Panzer III trying to chase down the Crusader. Another kill for the Panzer III. Let's see. Oh my god. It's a long shot, and he's out of range. Damn. Okay, real quick, let me pick a player. Okay. And let me switch on over really quick. Alright, because I want to double check so I'm not completely out of tune. Alright, so let's see. Bolstered Palm Grenadier Tungsten Core is there. So Yang has it. So Yang, let me check you. Oh, okay, so Emergency Repair is still there. I thought by the patch notes it got moved to 3, like health-wise. But no, it's still there. It's just 8 health per second. And the Advanced Optics is down here. Okay. I was like, how the heck do you get this if this is down here? But no, okay. Advanced Optics is still there. This is just no health. It's just going to be that 8 additional health per turn. So you can still get this and the Tungsten Core. Okay, my apologies. I'm glad I corrected myself. Because, I'd rather not give out incorrect information. Kettenkrag gets immediately mowed down by the Royal Engineers. But looks like some Jaeger squads are also scouting with the Shrek team. Try to get what they can. Crusader is not exactly the best at killing infantry. I mean, it'll definitely kill infantry, but it's not like the Matilda or Grant. Also, the Pax moving on in is a solid AT line. Sherman's moving on over with the 76 guns. We still have more Shermans. Con Game is not done with his Shermans. No Pershing. Yeah, I want to say armor-wise, Axis are they've gained the lead. 4 Panzer IIIs and multiple Panthers. Now, there is an issue here. 2 Shermans flanking the pack, but the Jaeger squad and armor charging on in. Massive Axis counterattack does successfully kill a Sherman. We got zeroing coming on in here. We got some recon artillery flying overhead. Yeah, zeroing is clearing that. All the armor is pulling back. That's Panzer Storm, given the little icon right there. Panthers moving in to reinforce. British forces can definitely shred the infantry. But again, it's not the infantry you have to worry about. It's all your dead tanks. That's the big issue. Now you're going with Rangers. I don't know if Rangers are going to be the trick. Rangers against other infantry or massed in a blob can absolutely do a ton to other vehicles. But one by itself, I don't know. Not really something you get. But great job. Multiple Panzer IIIs. Again, they are upgunned with those tungsten core for additional damage. While this one just has the better optics, so it can see farther and have a better shot at hitting. Alright, but here comes the Panzer III line moving south. Down at the very bottom, we got more Shermans. So I think we got 3 Shermans. Yeah, 3 Shermans, mostly under Con Game's control. Middle, oh wait, they're going out, and this is what I mean, by themselves. Rangers are not going to do much. Rangers going to be mowed down. So much manpower and Muni with the guns being just absolutely wasted. Sherman's trying to get some hits in. And I want to say Con Game got mech, right? Yeah, so... let's see. No, he still hasn't gotten, like... Because, for reference, you can get yourself some additional armor to help you fight this sort of stuff. But, I mean, with 3 AT guns and one being a big AT gun, yeah, that's, your 3 Shermans are going to be shredded by that AT line. Plus the Martyrs. They forgot about the Martyrs. Never forget about the Martyrs. Alright. And then there's double AT. Smoke is dropped. This thing might die, honestly. Oh my god, he's so lucky. Does he have the additional armor? Am I crazy? Hold on. No, I don't think he has the armor. I'm not seeing the armor. seeing salvage crew. That goes with it, but I'm not seeing armor. Hold on. Let's verify. This Sherman has 720 health. What about the other Sherman? There is no other Sherman. But, while we're on a different topic, there's not just one Black Prince on the field. There are two! We have two Black Princes on the field. Alright. Panzer squads have revealed the Black Prince. They cannot fight that. Pull away. The other ones up here, remember, they are very strong tanks, but they do have weakness. They are slower. And right now, if there was an AT bunker line, that would potentially be a threat to it. But as we can see, the artillery managed to destroy all of it. So that's not good. Also, with the Axis not in control of 2 victory points, they are slowly losing this game. They are still 220 points difference, which is, after the victories they've had, I wish they were a little bit more, but we'll see. Foot Guards, Crusader repositioning. Something just hit that. I think it was Artie. Yeah, we have some Artie coming in right there. 6-pounder opening fire, as well as the Black Prince. Crusader goes down. Good kill with those packs over there. Again, SU having some AT support to guard his armor. So, excellent job. I don't remember the one Black Prince per game Magma Carp, but it... oh, Recon Artillery flying on in. That might have been early if that was the case. Oh, here comes... It's going to make the Panthers move up, and there it goes! One Panther goes down. Oh, SU. Oh, no. Hold on, wait a second. Panzer Storm coming on in. Massive strike hits the building. This Black Prince is now being overwhelmed. Hold on. We also got a Martyr coming on in. With the additional AT rounds, they're penetrating, and the Black Prince is done. Second Black Prince, the original one that I was talking about, engaging. Could kill this Panzer III with a good shot. Does. But we still have more Panzer IIIs engaging. And a Martyr. Our engineers are trying to heal. God, I hate that. I hate that so much. They're healing on the move. But the Panzer Storm's still active. Smoke is dropped. I love the Martyrs trying to help however it can. We're still getting heals in. Panzer IIIs. Moving on in on it. A third one. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad for the Black Prince. Unless he gets a little support. Bulldozers there. Where? That's not support. And we do got a Black Prince dead. Now, and with a Panzer III. But 2 Panzer IIIs escape. And I would say that's an absolute victory for the Axis. That's 2 heavy tanks dead for a cost of 2 Panzer IIIs. I'm not counting the Panthers because they died for their own, like, I don't want to say incompetence, but they died to artillery fire that they weren't paying attention to. Happens. But yeah, that was an unfortunate loss for the Panther. It would have been a cleaner win if he would have lost that, but he did. So that's unfortunate, but looks like he is getting some additional stuff. We got 2 Panthers now and a West moving on up. We still got Panzer III. We got more Panzer IIIs being deployed by Totentans. He has plenty of manpower and fuel under his belt. More Kettenkrads ascend to the back lines, I'm assuming to target this for another Stuka, maybe here in a minute. Or naval artillery, either one I feel like could do quite a bit. So the British idea of using heavy tanks has so far not really worked out. We do have a Hellcat, which has been buffed. It's been buffed, but also I think the fuel cost has been increased to like 80. Here we go. We got a Stuka bomb coming on in. I can't complain. Wonderful hit. Knocks out all the arty pieces again. I love the fact that this man is using the one weakness. Oh, not one weakness, but the big weakness of these things is usually people put the ammo cache in the center and then they surround it with the, you know, the howitzers. And now that is really coming to bite them, slowly killing it, slowly but surely. All right, we still got Shermans. And that is all thanks, well, armor, thanks to Con Game. But, wait, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. The British are taking control of all the advanced, all the howitzers from advanced infantry. Sorry, Savon. not your day, I guess. He's getting Sherman out. We got a ton of Royal Engineers. Y is just, I guess, saving up for another Black Prince. They're gonna need more fuel. And unfortunately, the Axis now have a fuel lead. Allies are down. Muni-wise, the Axis are also doing quite well. Great job on Yang for controlling the south and managing to push back there. Again, the Axis in general have a pretty large army, and Totentans is actually at pop cap now with his Panzer IIIs. We have some additional bunker defenses being set down by Tublai, so good stuff there. If they can just lock the positions down, they can slowly win this game. All right, Panzer IIIs are rolling up. We got Panzer Storm ready to go, so we'll see. Bulldozer is on standby, about to hit the MG. There it goes. Panzer III is moving on over. Double Sherman and a Hellcat on standby. Royal Engineers. Again, at least Y has a way to quickly heal the Allied armor that's still left. Oh, wait, did they all just die again? Oh, my God. Okay, well, never mind. The British control over the Howitzers was short-lived. I'm not going to assume that was zeroing. Yeah, it was zeroing. Riflemen trying to move up, but bunkers, infantry, and plenty of panzers are just shredding him. Yeah. Naval artillery, I think, is coming down south. Missing the Shermans completely. Carrier's down. Nice smoke. Hardpoint, though, is going to reveal it, so you can probably focus fire. Stuka, it gets KO'd, so Yang loses that. Again, but here comes some additional supports. Again, what's his name? Savan moving over his Sherman. He needs to ground fire that. But if the Germans are able to take that Flak 36, that's actually a huge win, honestly, because they need something to hold back the Panzer Swarm. And, buddy, pick that up. What are you doing? I can hear the the Blitzkrieg coming your way. Oh, no. Like, see all these Panzer IIIs are going to smack right into the line. Nice job killing the tractor. But here comes the Panzer IIIs rolling in with Panzer Storm once again. They're rolling in. Knock out the M1. Flak is up, but not fully. Only 2 men. The gun is turning slower, so the Panzer Storm, they can move. Stuka Bomb is a bit of a friendly fire there, but a lot of the Allied armor is dead. Their rear just got hit by the Flak 36. I think this one's going to die. It did. These 3 are still running, but I think they'll be able to make it out, unless the Flak hits above. But nope, Allied infantry, was killed off it thanks to the Palm Grenadier. Rifleman could recruit it, but the damage is done. I love how immediately he's just focusing on that unit. Panzer III's got away, and immediately Totentans had a reserve one. So, and he has plenty of resources, so he's not losing all that much. Tiger's on the field, so Yang saved up for a big weapon. I love the Flak 36 about to hit that Tiger, but nope, immediately put down. No Tiger for you. That truck should have been there, and it absolutely should have been. Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. You should have probably recruited that. Oh, he's trying to pick it up and pull it away. Okay. Again, Axis are looking pretty strong up here with plenty of armor defenses. Middle's looking real strong with defenses and bunkers. So I feel like this victory point will be under Axis control. We're about to see the Allies flip with the Axis. So unless something changes, it looks like to me a GG for the Allies. But a Black Prince comes in the south and might... Wait, hold on. And a Black Prince is showing up in the north. And maybe we have a better, like, use of them? Black Prince forces the Tiger away. Grenade's gonna hit it, but won't do really anything. Oh my god, even stun it. It's like, come on. Here comes the Panzer IIIs once again. They're hitting all around. That flak would be fantastic. Oh my god, he's facing the wrong way. Turning so slow. Smoke was dropped, but actually just blocking sight. Another Black Prince falls. The Panzer III menace. Sherman coming on in. There is still the flak. It is healing. The 88 gun is no joke, but it is, I don't even know where the heck it's aimed at. It's not aiming where it could be, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, we got recon artillery that can do quite a bit against all this. Nice shot with the flak on the Whirlwind. Wait, did the... Oh, okay. Whirlwind goes down. Palm Grenadiers just shredding all the infantry right there. Germans about to take the infantry lead in kills. It's tied, and I think they will take it. Yep, they do. Allies have lost the infantry lost lead. At least for a moment. We'll see how, if they're able to recover. But with the Tiger blasting the riflemen, I think not. Yep, there it goes. Recon artillery is still over the sector, so it's going to hurt that armor. You want to pull back. Up north. Nice Stuka bomb. Knocks out the AT gun line. Black Prince now going in by itself. Royal Engineers pick up one. Tons of infantry, but none of it's on the front guarding the Black Prince. You need infantry support. Recon artillery is flying overhead. Not a bad idea. Alright, let's see. Artillery's hitting the Brumbard. Knocks out the infantry. Now it's hitting... Oh, nice shot with the Black Prince. Kills the Panther. Panther trying to kill the Black Prince. Fire directly. Bounced or missed. I think it was a miss. Hold on. Fire. Miss. Come on. Fire again. No. Panther makes it away like the Black Prince did. Doing some repairs. So it got some of the health back. AT guns destroying this, so at least allies have one victory point. Are they going to get a second? Probably not. I mean, honestly, I just don't see it at the moment. All the Panzer IIIs are just healing at base. As soon as they start rolling, it's going to look real bad. Alright. And I assume they would head south. The Axis are holding the south okay. Not amazingly well, but they have plenty of units all across the board. With Coastals, that Vet 3, that's additional model. They're, again, solid bonuses. The Shermans and all the armor down south are pretty much falling back. The Panzer IIIs might swing up north to deal with the Star. But I think that's it. I think this is a GG. Alright, so, if this is it, what do I think? Because, yeah, I just don't see a way for the Allies to quickly take victory points. Even the one up north is technically undefended. Alright, so, in my personal opinion, the Allies had some good, like, an early lead, great units. I just think that they kind of fumbled it with their tactics. Also, some great counterplay by the Axis on the direct strikes. Like the Stuka bombs, the flares, zeroing, all that stuff in the back lines. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Alright, looks like the Allies are trying to hold this point, but there's not a lot of infantry to hold back. 3 veteran Palm Grenadiers for taking the victory point. That one infantry section is not going to do it. No way, Jose. Black Prince may actually die here. Here comes the Panzer IIIs. Once again, I don't know if you know this again. Multiple Panzer IIIs flanking a Black Prince. And, oh, yeah, there it goes. Black Prince is being shredded by the Panzer IIIs. One might die, but the rest survive. Now they're targeting the Grant, but it's a GG before the Grant can die. Although, probably give it 10 seconds and it would have. Alright, and the top killer on the Axis was Totentans, though Yang actually got damage. Not bad. Alright, top kills, top vehicle kills. Yeah, really solid game. Totentans is the one who submitted this game, so really do appreciate it, especially with the new patch. Always great to see games, always great to have games being sent to me, so that way I'm not like, guys, can you please send it? It would be great. Like, already submitted it. Already being an awesome guy, so thank you very much, Totentans. 38 kills for the Hubber, by the way, so a little shout out to Badown. Unfortunately, SU not too much I can say here. I guess your pack line was solid, and the Egger squad did good work. Tubli, Coastals, 55 kills, 2 vehicles. I think one of them was the half track, right? Not really much else. Not much else to really speak of. Why? Not much. Crusader, 30. Oh, there's 8 of them. 11 vehicle kills. He still lost quite a bit, though. Still lost quite a bit. Why? All right, Totentans, 58 kills with his Panzer IIIs, 10 vehicles. Did deploy a lot of them, but not too shabby either, I'll say. Palm Grenadier, 77 kills, only 1 loss. That's a solid play right there. All right, let's see. Anything of note? No, the Shermans were deployed. I guess they never... No, that's not true. They absolutely died. I was going to say they switched over to the 76, which still, I mean, they got a decent amount of kills together, so can't discount those Shermans, I guess. Palm Grenadiers with, again, 65 kills, showing that they can be very effective. I know I saw a Reddit post about, like, apparently the Axis underpowered in new 4v4. I think it's just people learning the new battle groups, and that will probably level it out. Give it a week. If it's still after, like, a couple weeks, it's still that, like, a huge, like, 20% difference, then maybe balancing. But I think people are just trying to learn to use the strats. Speaking of strats, Rifleman, 48 kills. Again, those Howitzers, deployed a lot of them. I know they don't count kills, but they were not as effective, thanks in part to some great Axis teamwork neutralizing them quickly. And that's the thing. You have to deal with them quickly. But hey, great job with the Stukas, the zeroing, all that stuff. But hey, again, a solid 4v4. Really enjoyed the back and forth on this. Some great tactical strikes with the armor wave, the infantry, and some artillery and airstrikes. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. This is Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Before I go, I want to give a shout out to Patreon supporters Ace and Columbus for your support. Again, thank you everyone for watching the video, subscribing, liking, and supporting in any way, shape you can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.